having my cast be a part of my dream now and them understanding the story and loving that story, it gives more of a drive and more of a... Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Takuzu Douglas Taranika. I'm the founder and creator behind PiTM Productions. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into our fifth company value, Unesu, you have us. Let's jump right in. Quick recap of our company values. We have Tinosaunza, we decide, we always have a choice. Umoya, our energy, our light. Kurota, to dream, always dream. Fourth, Kubo, charge. And fifth, Unesu, you have us, you're not alone. For me, when it comes to the book series, it connects a lot. One, through the characters, of course, but second, definitely through the illustrations. So as you look through them, my illustrator, his name is Michael Arango. He is a Colombian, born in Colombia, living in Bolivia. I met him through Fiverr about, 4 years ago? I met him at a moment where looking for illustrators was a dead end. It was very expensive here in the States. I was, of course, working in banking at that time, so I didn't have extra money just to throw out, and illustrators were asking for a lot of money. I didn't have that kind of money, and for me it was my first book, so I wasn't even really 100% certain how far things were gonna go. That it was still molding. And one day I was just venting, and I can't remember when it was, but it was to my sister Gabby, and I was just explaining how it was so expensive to get illustrators, and almost like there's no options left. And then she's like, have you heard of Fiverr? And I'm like, what? Fiverr. And I'm just like, okay. And then I download Fiverr, I get in that app, and then I meet my illustrator who, at that time, he didn't have any gigs on his platform. He was new. So for me, I'm like, okay, I'm taking a risk. Let me take, something was just take that risk. And I can't imagine my path in my life without him and without the work he's created, how that connects to my work, right? That's Unesu, you have us. But also taking that another step over, when it comes to my personal life, I mentioned my sister is the one that got me hip on Fiverr. My family has been the most supportive ecosystem I've ever had in my entire life, right? And when I think about I have 4 sisters plus my mom. That's my close-knit family. I have unlimited support there no matter what. So I never feel like I'm alone, unless it's my brain that's playing games on me, right? So you have to be aware of that. I have to be aware of that. Knowing the support that I have there is limitless. Now, when I look at my path in writing, that was one thing, right? I had my illustrator. Now with my animation, Princess Tatenda and the Forest of Treasures, I went from being an author, now it's writing scripts, and now producing an animation. And having to learn so much that at times I'm just I can't, I don't know what I'm doing. I never went to school for this. All these excuses can come in your head to why you're gonna fail. And then you feel like you're alone. I have to do all of these different. And then I'm like, be honest with yourself, right? That's how your energy works. That's how words are too. Remember, we decide. Are you alone? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, are you alone? I have 5 phenomenally talented cast members, right? Talia plays Princess Tatenda. She's phenomenally talented. Having my cast be a part of my dream now and them understanding the story and loving that story, it gives more of a drive and more of an energy push, right? So I'm not alone. When I think about friends that have helped in so many different ways, I've had one of my best friends, Tien, do photo shoots for me, right? I have a friend, Kathy, that's helping me edit videos. I have friends that just hear me vent about stress, problems, right? And it's these things of you're not alone. But if you remove yourself from people, and if you start thinking you're alone and start acting like you're alone, then you're gonna be alone. But as people, I don't believe we're meant to be alone, right? You're supposed to work with the community. You're supposed to branch out and spread. So that to me connects that value. That value ties in back into we decide, right? We decide our energy. We decide our dream. We decide to follow that dream. And we decide to have people around us as we're doing that. And especially if it's something that's admirable, with something that's good intent, people will support that. People will want to help you. People who will help move things out of the way for you, right? And that's empowering. And that's the power of Unesu. That's the power of helping people and the power of being helped. And all 5 of those values connect and are shared throughout the stories, throughout our book series and our projects, right? Because we all go through different journeys in life, and we all learn differently, experience things differently. And that's the goal with having the book series, with having an animation, with having horror films, having music. All these different things is to share these 5 company values that together can help us all move in a more positive light, no matter what our path is, no matter what our intent is. It's always a positive intent, but we're moving forward, we're not stagnant, and we're growing. And that's the 5 company values. Thank you so much for taking the time. I truly appreciate it. Any thoughts, please let me know. Please like, share, and comment. And of course, if you haven't already, the first book is available on Amazon, and so is the second, Peace is the Mission too. We look forward to all that's to come. Thank you. Peace.